Hey Taurus, these are your channeled messages and your reading for mid-October 2020. So Taurus, let's get started with your channeled messages. So the first thing that I heard was flamboyant and triumphant. And then the next thing I heard was changing ways you deal with others in work and at home. Then I heard probably addressing some deep hurt from relationships and rearing. So by rearing, what is meant is like how you were raised. Then I heard remembering how to cultivate proper nutrition for benefit to body and mind. Then I heard perplexed by a situation with drinking. Then I heard making the grade. I also heard well-being is spotlighted for you in the end of this month. And then there was something about a paradox, either that your personality is paradoxical or there's something in your life that you're encountering that is a paradox. And then the last thing I heard was Pleasant View or Pleasantville, and it sounded like this was in reference to a place. And then when I thought, is this a place? What I heard was close to home. So that's a pretty specific channeled message for someone. Yeah. So Taurus, let's go ahead and get some cards and see what the energy is that you will be dealing with in the end of October. So Mercury retrograde did just start, Taurus. It started on the 13th and today is October 14th. And I think that Mercury retrograde can actually be a pretty exciting time, especially right now. I mean, it's certain that something will change during that time, but you know, it's nothing to be fearful of, and it's not really inherently negative. I just sense, Taurus, that for you there will definitely be change, and that's always good. It's always movement forward when there's change. So Taurus, we have repose, a number 17 that came out reversed for you. And so the card says pause, respite, and time out. And I can't remember if you got this, Taurus, in the beginning of the month, but this did come up for one of the signs. So in any event, it looks like, Taurus, you are not in a time of rest, that you are feeling like some type of action needs to take place, possibly. So let's see what else we can get, Taurus. Okay, so Taurus, then we have secrets reverse, which is a number 19. It says whisper, confidences, and sharing. I'm going to have to go back and watch the Taurus video like right after this because I feel like this did come up for you too. But again, I'm not sure, but this totally came up for another sign as well. So with secrets reversed and repose reversed, it could be, Taurus, that you're coming out of a time of like resting on doing something about some secrets or some gossip, or I don't know, just something that was going on behind your back, like you've made a decision about that. And then with those also came out number 29, which is winning, succeeding, victory, and outcomes. So that looks really good for you, Taurus, in the end of October, because whatever this situation is that was at one time, you know, requiring like rest and reflection here, and it could have been about things that were said behind someone's back. Now it looks, Taurus, that you are coming out triumphant, which it was one of the channeled messages that you got. So conquering these two situations, which may be part of one whole situation for you, Taurus. So I'm going to get some tarot and see what more Spirit can tell me about this situation. I'm having a hard time like kind of getting off of how I really feel that these were the cards that you got last time, and I guess that's what I get for not watching it before I did your video. But something just, you know, told me to like jump in without having some preconceived notions about it. So I guess it will be a surprise for me again to go back and watch that. Okay, Taurus, so you have the Ace of Wands reversed, the Nine of Wands reversed, and the Knight of Swords upright. So with, I mean, this like Ace of Wands reversed here with repose is almost like the same energy. Like even the facial expressions are a little bit the same, except for in this Ace of Wands, you can kind of see that it looks like this spirit of this woman was like kind of crying at one time, but it also looks to be kind of drying up, you know, especially because it's in the reverse. It's like that time is over. Again, the time of like resting and thinking about this thing that was going on or happening is over, and a time of, with the Nine of Wands here, a time of being like really guarded and always watching your back and just like waiting for the next thing to come at you is also now over. And with the Knight of Swords here, somebody is quickly going towards some type of action here. And since, you know, the three cards came out like this under the winning and success, like this person has just kind of had enough, you know, they're like, I have made a decision and this is what I'm going to stand on, and I feel that it's going to lead to success for me, so I am going towards that extremely quickly. And it kind of has the sense of pressure behind it too, that like maybe for some reason, Taurus, you feel like you're behind the ball on this, like you just had this, you know, real epiphany or real like call to action where you're like, I just have to go now and get this done. There is no time to waste. So I'm just going to see if there's anything else, Taurus, that Spirit would like to tell me about this situation for you. Which is the Star. So that's really awesome, Taurus. And this is very magical feeling now with the Star here at the end. And also, you know, I didn't read this like a lover's situation, but if this is a romance or something, I did notice how like this in the Knight of Swords was the only male that came up here in this reading. And so, I mean, it doesn't have to be a man, but that is the way it played out. There's a lot of other feminine energy here. So this could really resonate for some kind of love situation. And so in any event though, at the end of this, whether it's like work or anything else, just there is this victory and success outcome. Someone is quickly going towards it, and the ultimate outcome was someone's wish. I feel like there's two people involved here that this may have been a wish for, but it doesn't have to be. So at the very least, in the end, if this is just one person resonating with this as one person, whatever this decision that you've made and that you're going to take action on looks like it's going to result in your wish. I mean, let's just check. Let's get like one more oracle just to see what the outcome of this is for you, Taurus. Since this could, I'm just feeling like it's so open-ended with this being, it's like, so you went and it's a wish. Like, I'm going towards my wish. So let's just see what the outcome of this action is for you, Taurus. So these are some crystal cards, but I just use them like for the words. But I'll tell you what it is just in case that's significant for you. It's Danburite. And so what I get from this is like a time of coming out of depression for you, Taurus, or anything that was just making you feel kind of low vibrational, or like any, you know, negativity that was surrounding you. It's a time of coming out of that. And it says like the good energy that's coming into your life right now is just taking the edge off of anything that was edgy before. So it says, who needs it? Emos, goths, buttoned up white collar stress cases. So I am totally getting a work vibe around this whole thing. I do feel like this is a work situation, but like I said, it could also just as easily resonate for a love relationship. So that buttoned up white collar stress case really kind of speaks loudly to me here. And so it says that you're having some elevated thinking about this situation and feelings, and dreaming coming into being. So, like making your dreams come true, just like the star here. So it says that when the daily grind has ground you into the pavement, when you feel like launching into space but lack astronaut training, vibing with Dan Bright can help divert your busy mind away from its pesky physics ruled orientation. There's somewhere else out there. Flip on the high beams and explore. So turn on your electric light. That sounds fabulous. If that sounds just like somebody who is going towards their dream. And then with Chrysocolla here, it says be your own mama. So that sounds like a really great outcome as well. You're going to go out there, get your dreams, go after your wish and make it your reality. And now all of a sudden you are the sole provider for yourself, like you've always dreamed. You are financially taking care of business and taking care of yourself. And then in the final outcome, there is enhance your vision with quartz. And so this is about meditation, and it's about how, like, you may hear this now and you may feel like this is too hard to believe, like I am taking this action but I don't want to like set myself up for disappointment, because well, then I'm listening to this reading and I'm like, well, it couldn't be that good, right? And so Spirit is saying, like, yes, it can be that good. And it's okay to enjoy these times when you can feel and sense your dreams coming true, to like enjoy that ride too. And that's part of the spiritual process and the spiritual journey. It is okay to believe that what you're doing, because obviously throughout all the cards, you know, you've been very confident about this. And I mean, we do have victory. I mean, we had victory right in the beginning. So Taurus, you're going to go out there and get it, and just believe in yourself, because this looks awesome. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.